Right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome James Rowney.
Hey, James! James! Yes, little Jim? Do you mind if I have a little teeth and see how many people there are? Well, I don't know about that, little Jim. Oh, come on! It won't kill you to the need to take a little teeth. Oh, all right, go on, but you've only got a few seconds. Okay. Oh my goodness me, there are a lot of people out here. James! Well, come on, we got to do our sound check now. Right, ready? 1, 2. 3, 4. No, don't say 3, 4. 1, 2. 5, 6. Don't say 5, 6 either. Not another word. All right. Okay. 1, 2. Ah, that's much more like it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Little Jim. What? Come on, we got to do our act. It's showtime. Okay, here we go. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening. Yeah, it's great to be here at the Aldridge Youth Theatre tonight. Now, as you all know, my name is James Rowney, as announced in your programmes of what the presenter said. And this is my good friend, Little Jim. Well, say hello, Little Jim. Hello. Not me, them. Oh, yeah, sorry. Hello there. Hello, 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 hello. Little Jim. What? Well, I did say hello to everyone, but just say hello to everyone, but only once. I didn't expect you to do this individually. God, why didn't you say so in the first place then? Anyway, hello. Well, that was a bit disappointing, wasn't it? Come on, you could do better than that. Hello! God, that's smashing. You James? Yes, little Jim? Where are we? Well, I told you before, we're here at the Aldridge Youth Theatre today to perform for the grand final of Aldridge Does Variety. And what's Aldridge Does Variety? It's a talent show, little Jim. Oh, what's a talent show? Well, how do I put this? Oh, yeah. Well, it's a special kind of show where many people with different talents can enter, and they perform in front of the judging panel right here. Hello. And in front of the entire audience right here. Well, I just hope the other acts are better than you. That's charming, that is. Seriously, that is charming. And anyway. Yeah? How are your Easter holidays? Cool, they were fantastic. Thank you for asking. Well, are you learning much at school, little Jim? Well, apparently not, no. Well, what makes you say that? Because I got to go back again next week. I suppose he does have a point. And anyway, what's your teacher like? Well, can I be honest with you? Well, sure, little Jim. We're all ears. Well, about my teacher... Yes? Well, she doesn't like me. Oh, dear. Well, why doesn't she like you? She picks on me. Oh, dear. Well, how does she pick on you? Well, I'll tell you. All right, then. We're all listening. Let's see what you got. Well, one day at school, I raised my hand and asked the teacher if I can go to the toilet. Well, yeah, and then what happened? And then the teacher said, no, you should have gone at break time. Oh dear, and then what happened next? Well, then I said, I realised that we're at an under emergency situation here. And then what happened next? Well, the teacher said, if you can recite the whole alphabet, you can go to the toilet. And so I recited the alphabet like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, and then the Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. And then the teacher said, what's happened to the P? And then I said, it's trickling down my leg and down to my Little Jim. What? Oh, that, I have to say, that is disgusting. Oh, come on, I couldn't help it. Well, all right. But next time if you want to go to the toilet, just do it at break time and not during classes, okay? Okay, if you say so. Of course I say so. Stick to yourself. All right then. But and anyway, does she pick on you in any other ways? Well, it is going to sound silly in me saying this, but I did get detention for answering a question. Really? Yeah. All right then. Well, what question was it? Well, we were doing science at school and we were talking about food. And the teacher said, "What sort of meat do we get in birdies?" And then one of the kids said, "Chicken," and the other one said, "Turkey." And then the teacher asked, "What sort of meat do we get in pink piggy wiggies?" Yeah, that is funny, but there you go. Well, and then one of the kids said, "Bacon," and the other one said, "Pork." And then the teacher said, "What do we get in a big fat cow?" And then I said, "Homework!" Oi! What? Joe, that was rude. You know, I'm not surprised you got detention for it. Joe, you really need to straighten up. Oh, come on, I was only having a laugh. Well, you may be joking, but I do not think that was funny. Oh, do you want to hear a joke? Do you want to hear a joke? Yeah. Oh, all right, go on. But you will have to make this quick because we are running out of time. Okay, here goes. If I had a green ball in my right hand and another green ball in my left hand, what would I get? Well, I don't know, little Jim. What do you get if you have a green ball in your right hand and another green ball in your left? Well, yes, you get, Kermit the Frog, Peggy the Nursie. Right, that is it. Oi, what are you doing? Oi, what? Well, Joe, you caused me a lot of trouble today. I'm going to have to put you back in the box. Well, not this one. No, I meant the one back in the dressing room. Oh, that's a shame. Why is that? Because this one's got my iPad in there. Well, you could do without it until you learn how to behave at school properly. I'm really sorry about that. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed the last act, and you've been a fabulous audience.
Wow. 3 years we've been doing this, and this is the first ventriloquist. Am I allowed to say that, little Jim?
Say what?
Say that this is a ventriloquist act?
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, that's good, that's fine. I'm really looking forward to speaking to you, actually, little Jim, about your days in your school, so I will do that in the back a little bit later on.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
No, you might not like it. No, I'm only joking.
Brilliant. Let's see what the judges think about little Jim and James.
Okay. What to say? I think you're cool. I think the act was cool. It's not really my kind of thing, but you were funny, and I couldn't tell when you were speaking, so I guess that's important.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, it is. No, I liked it. It was cool.
Hi, James. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, I thought you were really good. Well done. I can tell that a lot of work will have gone into that. It's a really hard thing to do, and I think you did a really good job of it. I thought your material was lovely. Great, the school topic as well. I think that's really good for children and that sort of thing. So really, really well done to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Well done.
Thank you.
One more, can I have a go?
Hello.
Yeah, I've used puppets on stage myself before, and I had the luxury of you were allowed to see my mouth moving. I think it was fantastic. You couldn't tell that it was just, well, it was obviously little Jim who was making all the noises. I thought the delivery of some of your jokes, I mean, some of those jokes were wonderfully bad, but the delivery...
Well, he does all the talking.
The delivery of them was fantastic and made them into really enjoyable jokes and a really enjoyable act. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you, judges. So, James, or little Jim, whoever, how long have you been ventriloquist for them?
Well, I've been doing ventriloquism for about 5 years now. Yeah, what he said.
And have you enjoyed all of those 5 years, little Jim?
Well, a bit.
Have you always been...
Can't you tell?
I can. Is...
I saw a release of laughing gas in here.
Well, anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, a massive round of applause for James and little Jim. Thank you.